I want everyone on the altar, go back to your seat. I want you to come. Those of you that you are going to come with a seed for the new document that will be operating in your life. And this is the seed I want you to bring. I want you to bring two kinds of seed. Category 1, 7,000. Category 2, 5,000. If you are here tonight, I just want you to stand here quickly. Come to the altar immediately, and I'm going to pray. I'm not going to beg you for this. I just want you to step out. Step out wherever you are, very quickly. You will bring a seed, either 7,000 or 5,000. Wherever you are, just get up, because this thing you are writing, Joshua knew the power of the altar, and he used the altar and spoke in a day, and it came to pass. I want you to come. I'm giving you counting 1 to 7, and you are here. 1, 2, 3. If I finish counting 7, you didn't come, just remain on your seat. 4. 5. 'It's a prophetic instruction that I'm giving to you. Go look for 5,000. Go look for 7,000. 6. If you are running, run quickly. Let's do exercise tonight. 6. 7. Now the rest people sitting down, I want you to rise. I need you to put 3,000 in your envelope tomorrow when you are coming. Stand at the count of 5, wherever you are. 1, 2, 3. If you are standing, run to the altar. If you are standing, run out of that thing. Run out of it. Run out. It's just a seed. I'm provoking your faith. I want you to exercise your faith. Just get 3,000 naira and put it inside the envelope and run down here tomorrow. 4. Stretch your hand towards me. I speak on behalf of my father and my mother. I speak. Because you have already stepped out.
Greetings, people. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger yet again on another episode of the Enlightenment series. I'm glad. I'm really glad. I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm excited that people are beginning to wake up. People are beginning to see things that they've not been seeing. And one thing that we should know, then one thing that you should know, is there is no amount of money that you can give God that can move God to do something new into your life or to open the gates of blessings into your life. There is no concept of a seed in the Bible. You are not supposed to give these men any dime from your hard earnings. They did not earn it. They're not representing God. They are criminals, hardened criminals. We have made it their personal mission to rob you, to manipulate you, to siphon and, to take everything that you've worked for. Some people are abroad. Some people are overseas, working day and night so that they can support their families back here in Africa. They send money on a monthly basis for their families' upkeep because they are breadwinners, to their wives, to their mothers, to their young brothers, to their sisters. And what happens is when we receive that money, we go and place it on the altar. And then we expect God to bless us. This thing is not balanced. We are being robbed. We are being taken for granted. So many people are no longer sending money from diaspora now because they're tired of this madness. Daylight robbery. When is the time going to come whereby we put these people to order? Like we really have to use like corporal punishment. Like we have to slap the taste out of their mouths, because this is criminology being practiced without any repercussions, without any consequences. These are criminals that are just being allowed to operate without any governmental control. Using religion, weaponizing religion to lie to people and to rob people. When are we going to stand tall as the believers and just say, we can't take this anymore? When are we going to get angry at this madness? Most of you have given millions, a lot of money, and you expected breakthroughs and nothing happened. Many of you are wounded lions. You don't want to hear anything about church anymore because you have given your all. You have tried to bribe God. You have tried to give God your money so that God will multiply what you have. But where has it gotten you? Be honest with me. With all the contributions you have made to these shrines, the seeds, the tithes, what has changed into your life? Nothing. There's nothing that God needs from you. Nothing. There's no amount of money, a seed that is classified as a 5,000 seed, 7,000 seed. The higher the amount that you pay, the greater the blessings that you receive. What madness is that? They've reduced God to a corrupt African authority that blesses people according to how much they part with. And they come to you and then they say, give God money so that he blesses you, so that he multiplies, or he blesses the hard work, the fruits of your labor. And the only way you can give this money to God is through these prophets, through these pastors. This is bad. This is wrong on all levels. How are they transferring this money you give to them to God? How are they giving it to God? Have we ever questioned that? Is there a way that we can pay this money direct to God so that we don't have to have these issues of giving it through the pastor? The pastor is not praying. You are praying for blessings. The pastor is not even praying. He has no time. He makes you write prayer requests that you put on the altar, but don't think he's going to go and kneel down before those prayer requests. He'll take those and then he'll throw them away. Wake up, people. Because his prayer has been answered already. He makes you believe that he's collecting money on behalf of God. And you believe that he's actually going to take this money to God. Have you ever thought the logic behind it? That give God your 10% seed in the life of the prophet. Drop a seed on the altar and God will hear your cry. What about people like us without money? How is God going to hear our cry? Because we've been crying and we don't have money to put on the seed, to put on the altar, so that God can hear our cry through our sacrifices. This is how they've reduced God and made God look like a joke. That is, is for the selected few. It's not for everyone. It's only for those that have something to give. We need to redefine terms. We need to change things. We need to change the way things have been managed, the way things have been handled. We are destined for ruins. The church of God has been busy, but unproductive. The church of God has been busy, but inconsistent. It has been busy, but there's nothing that has been received by those that are actually worshiping in these shrines. These people are hardened criminals. The place that they deserve to be is a prison cell. They deserve to be locked up somewhere where no one has access to them. That's how dangerous that they are to the society. And the very first step to make sure that we sabotage them, we minimize their activities and their controls, stop giving them your money. Stop partnering with their shrines. Stop investing in these occultic shrines. Stop it now. If you have a relative that is still subscribed and affiliated to these shrines, pull them out at whatever cost. Because this is madness. Pure madness. Give a seed of 7,000, 5,000, 1,000, 10,000. I'm calling out. Most of you have lined up in these front rows saying that, Papa, I have a seed. This is my seed, my partnership. Where has it landed you? What has changed? The anointing oil, the wristbands, and all that nonsense. How far have you gone now? How far now? Still the very same position that you have been all your life. So let's wake up, people. Let's start thinking on our own. Let's start using logic in some of these things of the of the spiritual, as they call it. You can't understand things of the spiritual. There's nothing to understand here. This is daylight robbery, manipulation in progress. So till I meet you again on the next episode of the Enlightenment series, it's Mr. Pull the Trigger. If you're new on this platform, it's good for you to subscribe because you don't want to miss any of my uploads. And also click the notification icon. It's important that every time I post, you get notified. So I'm out.